You're outside on a perfect sunny afternoon feeling great. Then, in one single instant, the sun just completely vanishes. No warning, no explosion, just total and absolute darkness. What happens to Earth? What happens to the human race? What happens to you standing right there in the darkness? Scientists have actually calculated exactly what would happen. 60 seconds. That's all. But 60 seconds changes absolutely everything. Key results are terrifying, fascinating, and completely mind-blowing. This is what if. And today, the sun just stopped existing entirely. Here's the first shocking thing about this entire scenario. Light from the sun takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us. So when the sun vanishes, you won't even know for 8 minutes. Right now, the sky above you still looks perfectly bright and normal. You're going about your day completely unaware of the catastrophe. Meanwhile, in space, the disaster has already fully begun. Without the sun, Earth has lost its gravitational anchor instantly. Our planet normally orbits at 67,000 miles per hour around the sun. Without that gravity, we shoot off in a straight line through space. Every other planet loses its orbit at the exact same moment too. The entire solar system is quietly falling apart right now, and you're still drinking your coffee, completely and totally clueless. Minute 1 passes, minute 2, minute 3, still normal up there. Animals start acting strangely, their instincts sensing something wrong. Birds flock together and dogs start howling for no reason. Flowers begin closing their petals. They think night has arrived. Minute 7. The light is noticeably dimmer now. People are confused. Someone checks their phone. No alerts, no news, no warnings anywhere. Social media starts buzzing. Is anyone else's sky looking weird? Scientists at observatories worldwide are now in full panic mode. Every telescope shows the same impossible reading. Sun is gone. Zero solar output, zero heat, zero radiation, simply gone completely. Phones start ringing in every government building around the world. And then, at minute 8, the last ray of sunlight reaches Earth. The sky goes black, instantly, completely, without any warning at all. Every person on the day side of Earth suddenly stands in total darkness. Cars crash, planes lose reference, ships drift wildly off course. The world goes from normal Tuesday to absolute chaos in 1 second. We're only at the 1 minute mark of the sun being completely gone. But wait, what if the sun actually comes back after 60 seconds? Does everything just go back to normal? Is the damage already done? Because some damage, once done, simply cannot be undone so easily. Let's talk about what happens to Earth's temperature after this. Because what's coming next is truly and deeply terrifying to consider. Much colder than you could possibly imagine. Coming up in part 2. Stay with us. Things are about to get much, much colder right now. Coming up right now in part 2 of today's What If episode. Let's dive in because the temperature drop alone will shock you. The numbers are real. The science is real, and it's truly terrifying. Part 2, starting right now. The freeze has already begun. Welcome to part 2. The sun has been gone for 1 full minute. Right now the temperature hasn't dropped much, maybe a few degrees. But here's the terrifying part. It won't ever stop dropping at all. Within the first week, surface temperatures drop below freezing point. Within a year, most of Earth's surface hits minus 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Even 60 seconds of missing solar energy has very lasting consequences. In 60 seconds, Earth has already drifted off its original orbit path. Even when the sun returns, our orbit has permanently shifted slightly. Think of it like a ball on a string, still cut the string for 1 second, so our seasons would be permanently and subtly altered going forward. The moment the sun vanishes, photosynthesis stops across the entire planet. Every plant on Earth immediately begins the slow process of dying. No sunlight means no energy at the very base of our entire food chain. Plankton in the ocean begins dying off within just a few short days. Plankton produces over 50% of Earth's daily oxygen supply. Without them, the oxygen in our atmosphere slowly starts depleting. Now, let's talk about what humans are doing during these 60 seconds. The panic sets in fast, very fast, faster than you might ever expect. People rush indoors, grabbing candles, flashlights, and their families. Emergency services are immediately overwhelmed within the first minutes. Power grids around the world begin showing unusual, dangerous stress patterns. Any city dependent on solar power faces an immediate total blackout. Los Angeles, Phoenix, Dubai, all going completely dark simultaneously. In hospitals, backup generators kick in. But fuel supplies are limited. The psychological impact alone causes millions of immediate panic attacks. Humans are fundamentally not built to handle sudden total darkness. Earth's magnetic shield begins weakening without solar wind immediately. Cosmic radiation starts hitting Earth's surface much more directly now. And right now, at exactly second 57, something incredible happens. A tiny faint glow appears on the horizon. Could it be? Is it real? The sun, impossibly, is coming back. Right on the 60-second mark. People everywhere start screaming, this time with pure relief and joy. The sun is back. The nightmare lasted exactly 1 minute. It's over. But is it really over? Because what was left behind is not nothing at all. Some damage, once done, simply cannot be undone so very easily. What does Earth look like 24 hours after this bizarre event ends? Part 3, the aftermath. And trust us, it's more surprising than you think, because some of what Earth lost in those 60 seconds is simply permanent. What does it mean for the future of life on our fragile little planet? All of that coming up right now in part 3 of today's episode. The sun is back, but Earth is not the same Earth it was before. In the first hours after the sun returns, chaos slowly begins to settle, but the physical damage to Earth systems is already locked in now. In 60 seconds, Earth traveled about 1,100 kilometers off its normal path. That doesn't sound like much, but in orbital mechanics, it absolutely is. Over time, this tiny shift compounds, affecting our distance from the sun. Seasons would gradually become slightly longer and more extreme over time. Agriculture would need to completely adapt to the altered seasonal patterns. The global food supply chain would take a catastrophic hit immediately. Even 60 seconds of no photosynthesis disrupts crop growth patterns badly. Yield losses of up to 3% across global agriculture are estimated. That sounds small, but 3% of global food is billions of meals. Food prices worldwide would spike dramatically within weeks of this event. Millions of people experience total unexplained darkness for 1 minute. The trauma from that experience would be generational and long-lasting. Conspiracy theories would explode across every social media platform fast. Governments would face impossible questions from billions of terrified citizens. Was it natural? Was it an attack? Can it happen again? Are we safe? Science would scramble to explain the unexplainable to a panicked public. Because here's the truth, we have no scientific explanation for this. In real physics, the sun simply cannot vanish and then reappear like this. That makes it even more terrifying. The unknown cause, the unknown repeat. Would humanity be able to rebuild trust in the permanence of the sun? Would children born after this event ever feel truly safe going outside? But here's the silver lining, and yes, there actually is one to find. An event like this would permanently unite humanity in a way nothing has. Every nation, every government would recognize our shared fragility immediately. Space agencies worldwide would receive unlimited funding overnight instantly. Plans for space colonization would jump from theory to urgent priority fast. Humanity would look up at the sun every morning with completely new eyes and appreciate, truly appreciate, the 4.6 billion-year-old star above us, the one that makes every single thing we love about life possible today. 1 minute. That's all it took to change our relationship with the cosmos and make us realize we are incredibly luckily, beautifully not alone. But that raises one more question, the biggest one of this entire video. What if the sun didn't come back after 60 seconds? What if it stayed gone? That scenario is a whole other level of terrifying entirely on its own, and we'll cover it in a future episode, so make sure you're subscribed. For now, let's recap what we learned in today's incredible what-if scenario. 1 minute. 1 minute changed everything, even if just a little bit. That's the power of asking what if. It changes how you see everything. Next time you feel the sun on your face, remember what you learned today. That star has burned for 4.6 billion years without stopping even once. If you enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button right now, please. It genuinely helps more people discover this channel and these ideas. Subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss a what if episode again. We post brand new mind-bending scenarios every single week for you. Next week, what if gravity suddenly stopped working for just 5 seconds? Until then, keep asking the big questions. Keep wondering, keep exploring. This is What If, and we'll see you in the very next one. Stay curious.